Hello, you viewers. I don't know if anyone's here or not, but I'm going to just talk anyway because I looked through my notes on my phone and I noticed a few more miracles that I haven't really talked about. So I thought I'd mention them before getting off because I don't want to forget them, and my phone's not going to be around forever. And so, anyway, should have a computer or something where I can access videos. I can see what all has happened in my life. So, since I've been in Meadow Lake Estates, I've been here for months, literally months. I don't remember half the time because my memory is really off. I have moments of time that are just completely gone. I have months of my life that have just disappeared. And I also have periods of time where I've heard nurses talking about like me ripping up meal tickets, which God was filling out my meal tickets for a while, which my nurses don't do. I don't do because my fingers don't work well enough for me to really use a pen. And my nurses weren't doing it, so I figured it was God. Because if it's not my nurses and it's not me, then yeah, I give him all the blame or credit. Which my friend William tells me that I shouldn't always do. But it's easy, and so I do it. Anyway, because that just works. But God changed $3 into $4 when I was at the dispensary. One time I had like $3 and change, and he turned it into $4, which I don't get. Like, there's millions of poor people all over the world. Why don't you just give them a bunch of money? Because God is God, so he can do whatever he wants, and he could just give people money. But he doesn't always do that. However, in this case, he did, because he knew that I wanted to smoke weed. Weed is a medicine for me. It helps with my pain, helps with my spasticity, my spasms. It's medicine for me. And so one time some weed, like a package of weed, just dropped out of the air, and that was cool. That, I think, was a gift from God too. But yeah, I've been at McDonald's and stuff before too when I've had just enough money to get whatever the craving is in my head. Like Mexican pizza, one time I was just craving a Mexican pizza forever, and then I went to Taco Bell and I had just enough money to get it. And I thought that God was the one who gave me the craving because he knew how much money I had or whatever. I think that he does a lot of stuff. I think that God is actually in control of a lot more than we give him credit for. I think that God is Allah, okay? So I believe that I'm part Muslim. Like, I believe Allah is God. The reason I believe that is because one time I was sitting on the toilet, and then all of a sudden I was bowing, and then I was like face down on the floor. My body doesn't really work that way because I'm kind of coordinated and stuff, but it did that day. I literally bowed and then went face down on the floor, and it was gentle bow. It was a bow, not a fall. Like, usually I could see, okay, if I fell off something, but I didn't fall. I just bowed. And God knows that I'm in a wheelchair, and it would take me forever. In this case, I had to wait for my friend to come home, who was the homeless guy at the moment, who was staying in my apartment. But it's okay because I just like stayed on the floor for a while. But that's when I started thinking, okay, maybe Allah is real. Maybe Muslims are half right. Like, who am I to say that my religion is the only religion? Like, maybe God is actually in a lot of religions, And I think he is. I think that he's the source of power behind a lot of the religions in the world. And I believe that he uses many prophets. He used Muhammad. He used, like, whoever the Mormons believe. I keep forgetting that guy's name. But he used different people throughout history, throughout time, who have conveyed truths. But the problem is with God, God is really complicated. Okay, so prophets come, prophets go. Prophets know a lot about God, but they don't know everything about God. Not saying that I do, because I obviously don't. I'm just like a person who just spends a lot of time thinking about stuff. So, I don't know everything about God, but I know some stuff. I know that he is bigger than a lot of religions give him credit for. I know that a lot of religions are part right and part wrong. I've studied numerous religions and experienced numerous religions, and I believe in a lot of them, but I don't believe fully in any, because I think that any man-made religion is obviously man-made. I mean, it's got a little bit of the truth, but not all of the truth, because I think that God's too big for anyone to really understand. And I think that we have a lot of religions in the world who think that they have it right, but all of them have it a little bit wrong too, and that's what causes so many divisions in the world, so many battles in the world. So many people have lost their lives over religious battles, and I think that it's really sad. But at the same time, it totally makes sense. Of course, we all think we're right, and we want people to believe the same things we believe, but at the same time, we should respect each other, and we should know that we can't be completely right or completely wrong about a lot of stuff. Like, just because someone says something doesn't mean you have to do it or follow it exactly. It also doesn't mean that you should just discount it or ignore it. But anyway, yeah, so, like, I just believe in that God is bigger than any religion, and that he is a part of many, and the power behind them all. And I think that God wants the world to know that he's real. I think you should watch the Two Preachers channel on YouTube. Watch I Survived on YouTube. Watch a lot of stuff on YouTube, because it'll show you God is real, and people who have had near-death experiences and stuff. I watch a lot of that stuff because I'm trapped in a nursing home, which is basically a prison. But it's also kind of not a prison, because there's nurses and stuff. They help take care of you, but I'm stuck on bed because I can't get up. I can't move very well on my own at all. I can't even flip over on my side by myself. I need a nurse to help me with that. And so, anyway, it's just all complicated and hard to figure out, but I believe it's all gonna end one day, and we gotta just enjoy each moment, each day while we have it to live. We just live it. Live the best life you can, and be the best person you can be while you're here to be it, because one day it's gonna be over. And I think that I believe in heaven, and I believe that there's so much outside of this reality that we don't understand, but it's okay, because it's gonna be good, and I'm not gonna experience any pain. And I worry about getting bored and stuff, but I don't think I will. I think that it goes on. I believe in reincarnation too. I think that people come back, and they don't necessarily all come back, but I think some people do. And so I think that there's just a whole lot we don't understand and we never will. Hopefully we will when we get to heaven, but I don't even know about that. I still think there's a lot that we aren't going to know because we aren't God and we don't know everything. And we should just suck it up and realize that and just go about life with the realization that we don't know.